the advisory opinion of the International Court of Justice of 25th February 2019, UN General Assembly Resolution 73/295, and the judgment of the Special Chamber of the International Tribunal for the Law of the Sea of 28th January 2021 have confirmed with crystal clarity that international law recognizes the Chagos archipelago to be and to have always been an integral part of the territory of Mauritius. Yet, despite UNGA resolution, which required the colonial administration to withdraw within 6 months of the date of its adoption, that part of our territory remains occupied today. This situation further delays the implementation of our resettlement program, especially for those Mauritians of Chagosian origin who were forcibly removed from there in the 1960s. It ill behoves to the United Kingdom to call on Mauritius and other African countries to respond to other allegations of illegal occupation when it illegally occupies a part of Africa. The new government of the United Kingdom has an opportunity to place itself on the right side of history and bring to a close this dark chapter of history involving the lost colony in Africa and the last colony it ever created, as well as the shameful, forcibly displacement of people. Such a move would be fully consistent with the values and principles of the beloved late monarch, who we honor today and pay homage to. Mr. President, what more fitting tribute to the memory of this great monarch who dedicated her life to service, to uphold values of democracy, human rights, and international law, sovereignty and territorial integrity, than to bring this history to an end and to do so in a manner that respects sovereignty, matters of security, environment, and the fundamental rights of human beings. We urge the new United Kingdom Prime Minister to act with statesmanship and work with us to implement UN Resolution 73/295, support the completion of the decolonization of Mauritius and the resettlement of the former inhabitants of the Chagos archipelago. I wish to report that there has indeed been some attempts to start such a conversation. We reached a point where it would have been possible to agree on a way forward, but it appears that the United Kingdom is having some difficulty in accepting the proposal that any final agreement must be based on international law. It would be most disappointing if the inability to reach a final settlement was covered by its unwillingness to express a commitment to respect the international rule of law. The more so that Mauritius has over the years confirmed that it is prepared to enter into long-term lease to protect the continued operations of the military base on Diego Garcia, given its contribution to regional peace and security. Mauritius is deeply grateful for the support it has been receiving from other countries and for actions taken by international and regional organizations, including the United Nations and its specialized agencies, to implement General Assembly Resolution 73/295. We are particularly thankful to the United Nations for amending its world map to include the Chagos archipelago as a part of Mauritius, to the Universal Postal Union for ceasing to recognize the so-called BIOT-issued stamps, to the FAO for upholding the ICJ advisory opinion and the UNGA resolutions, and to ITLOS for proceeding to delimit the maritime boundary between Mauritius and Maldives in the region of the Chagos archipelago.